What's up YouTube, it's Josh Creates, back at it again with another video. In today's video we got TikTok vents about inflation part 7. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Just tired of seeing people being broke. I'm tired of seeing people not being able to feed their families. I'm tired of seeing people stuck in jobs where they can't even call out sick because their child is sick. I'm tired of seeing people not be able to believe in themselves that they can accomplish things because this system was created to keep us suppressed.
That's a fact, dog. It was really created for us to not rise. Like he said, it's keeping us suppressed. Everybody's going crazy trying to find out, like, how come everything went up? How come this is happening? How come that is happening with their, such as like towards financial, their financial issue. And it's just a system, and it's crazy. Like, we can't really do nothing about it. We could, but we still can't, if you know what I mean. You know, we could vote on it, but that will still take we never know how your vote is going to be. And everybody has different perspectives on certain things. So the system is crazy.
Do y'all want to know how broke our economy is? $10. Another $10. 12. Another one. 10. Damn, this kid's really balling. $15
million. 19.
I have to pause again. I'm sorry. I do the same thing at the gas station. I put $10 in the tank, 10 to 15. And I'm there like, wow, this is becoming like the new norm. I used to put like 15 to 20, and then on a good day 25, and I'll still stay above water, above a certain level of gas. But now it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's just say that.
1993 today is now $2,070,000. Inflation in 5 years will probably devalue half of everyone's money listening to this in their 401ks, IRAs, and their soft saving accounts. Like right now, the world is a wreck, and their only solution to the devaluation is they're gonna have to work harder. Over the last 20 years, 2002 to 2022, salaries have increased 27%, but the cost of a home has gone up 148%. In other words, like, our cost of living and lifestyles is not keeping up. Average person drives a $60,000 a year car that has a $50,000 a year salary with over $100,000 of student debt, 60% of America living check to check. We have a problem, and being busy is not the solution, and getting another job is not the solution. You have to graduate and develop more of the Gen Z millennial mind that says there's got to be a smarter way. It can't be the immigrant way of just work harder, because there is something to say for hard work. But if it's not smart enough hard work, then it's stupid work. It's dumb work. And there's a lot of financial idiots out there that have just not gotten themselves educated.
Oh dear, that's not good. I feel the need to say the F word now.
Most people that do money spreads like this are usually broke both internally and externally, but also aren't the smartest people. Let me explain. If you have just a fraction of this much cash laying around, chances are you're probably not that smart when it comes to money. Physical cash loses value over time due to inflation. It's not working for you. Plus, it's very easy to lose. If this guy was smart enough and anyone else flexing cash, they would invest it into cash flowing assets that's going to produce them more money. Now, here's what I mean about these people being broke both internally and externally. They are broke internally because they have so many insecurities that they have to overcompensate by flexing cash around. Listen, I know so many multimillionaires and successful people, none of them are flexing their money around like this. And none of them have this much cash laying around because it's all tied up into assets or it's in savings. Now, how these people are broke externally is because they don't have any real wealth or knowledge on how to build wealth. I mean, take this guy for an example. Not only does he have a lot of cash laying around, but he also put diamonds on his watch, which devalues the watch. So this is a pure example. So while a lot of people get impressed or jealous from this and think it's a flex, it's actually the quite opposite. Many people that do this are just showing their insecurities and ignorance towards money. Would love to hear from you in the comments. Share this with your friends, and you're welcome.
I'm gonna talk about that right now. I am tired of seeing dudes do this. Oh, and it's like girls are doing it too, especially my people. Like, bro, I do not have, you can see he has Air Forces. I don't have Nike Air Forces, his shoes, for the people that don't know. I don't have none of that. I don't care, bro. Dog, I hate when dudes like flex their money. You're not only doing what you're not only emotionally insecure and the other things that the guy said, bro. You're basically making people jealous of you, and you never know. The people around you might try to rob you, or they hate on you, or you never know. They might end your life just to get that. So it's like it's best to just keep it simple and know that you have the money in your account or whatever, and just act broke, live rich. That's my motto. That's what I go by. I act broke and I live rich. You could look up on YouTube the benefits of looking poor as well, knowing that you got money but you look poor on the outside. Dog, it's not worth it. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And for the people out there, I don't have no social media. I don't have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I only have YouTube and you guys. But I can't stand to see that. Like, and then you buy things that doesn't make sense. You buy materialistic things. People, bro, especially my people. Like, we don't get it, dog. It's not worth it. Be smart.
So where are the middle class families this summer? Where's the middle to broke families this summer? I'm just asking because it's the end of July, and every summer, even last summer, we were able to go on a vacation. But now, with prices skyrocketing, inflation skyrocketing, every bill skyrocketing, clothes skyrocketing, groceries skyrocketing, gas skyrocketing. I'm just gonna call this the goddamn skyrocketing show. Where are all these people getting goddamn money for vacations and don't say, well, I make this much? I just read a post before I got on here, and I don't know how to attach it because I'm still learning TikTok. But where a family of 4, that's what I am, that's why I looked. I think I saw a family of 5 too, so I can go back and check. But a family of 4 needs $105,000 to survive. $105,000. Now, I know people in all price ranges. I know people making under $30K a year, and I know people making almost $200K a year, okay? So let's just put that out there. I am not at 100, but I'm not, like, horribly bad, but I'm not comfortable either. I don't know if that makes sense. I will never tell you my salary. I will never. But I've seen this one family going on like their 4th vacation, and I'm not comparing. I'm not. Because my kids got clothes on their back. We got food in the fridge. Crap. We got lights and electricity. I got a phone working. I'm not saying we're living it. We've done a few fun summer things. But where are these people going on vacation? Now, this year, our kids started January to like May with every possible sickness that they've never had. They're very healthy now. But they had ear infection, sore throats, pink eye. Ew. I mean, fevers. We had all sorts of weird things. My daughter broke her arm. So husband kind of used a lot of his PTO. He gets like 3.5 weeks. Almost 4. And, that went bye-bye. So he has 1 day left, and we were going to use it actually yesterday, but it decided to rain a lot, and here we are. But we still didn't have the money for it. We were just going to take a quick drive, spend most of the day there, and drive back. Well, we can't do that either. So I'm just asking, where do you people have the money for this boat and the gas that it takes, going up north, staying at hotels? We looked at a hotel for one night, nothing fancy. I mean, I'm talking like Red Roof Inn style, and it was $100. I'm just asking, because I don't feel like we've done anything this summer, but we also have. And I just want to know who's just out there struggling. So I figured I would ramble on. Why not? It's a beautiful day in Pierre, Michigan. Anyhow, so like, where's the vacation money? Because I mean, I know many people that are barely able to buy groceries and barely able to pay their mortgages. And you might look at me and say, it doesn't look like you're broke. You have no idea. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm not homeless. I am. I've worked with the homeless. I've helped the homeless. I do a lot of pay it forwards, and that's not me voting, not trying to boot my ego or anything. I'm just asking, like, where are these people going up north? I mean, I looked at hotel prices, as I said, for one night for Red Roof Inn, it was almost $100. Red Roof Inn sucks. Like, the most uncomfortable beds, the loudest people partying. So, and then I looked for just a basic hotel for the 4 of us, 2 standard beds, and it was like almost $200 for real, and it was nothing fancy. And no, I'm not paying. I'm gonna literally drive up north, get the Petoskey stones. That's where I was thinking. Drive over to Traverse City to get pick some cherries and have some memories with my kids, and then drive home. Start the day at like 5 a.m. Get to there at like 8, and keep going, and then leave at like 8 or 9 o'clock, because I'm not paying the hotel prices. But at the same time, school starts in a month, and I need new work clothes. I just do. You can tell. I'm kind of looking like a mess. I need new shoes, and that's me. And I put myself last, I don't remember the last time. I'm still wearing clothes from like 2010, okay? I have kids that need school clothes. One kid looks like their feet are about to grow and pop any day. And that's my problem. I'm not asking everybody needs money, but I shouldn't have to work 40 plus hours, do a side hustle, and then be chauffeur and parent. And I have a husband, he makes an income. But where the hell does this insanity go? I'm an older millennial. Somebody referred to myself as a geriatric millennial. I think that is the stupidest crack of baloney. But I have boomer parents. And if you're watching, love you parents, but it is not the same economy. I'm lucky I have a house. I am, because this economy is unbelievable on how much they are charging for rent. But I don't, the property taxes and the insurance is rising so hard that it's hard to keep above inflation. And now my husband has to look for another job. And that's our problem, guys. No, we're not spending lavishly. We don't have many subscriptions. Our kids are in sport. They go to a nice school. And so this is what we pay for education. But I still want to know, why does it feel like what happened to us millennials? Why is it nice to see the shoe? Making sure I said that. Shoe on the other foot for once. Okay. Let's get this clear. Baby daddies. That's a really clever name. I can only imagine where you're at with being baby daddies, but let's get this clear. I do have my master's degree. I actually have a pretty good job, but I have been poor for a lot of my adult life. I'm still poor, okay? But I got to a certain point when we were under the other president that I had savings, that we went on 3 vacations a year because we work our butts off and save. There wasn't issues about, we still struggled. We still had emergencies. We still had kids. We still do have kids. But there was not as much emphasis and struggle as there is now. You could get your groceries for $100 to $150 per week, or even 2 weeks, and survive. Okay? Your gas was under $2 to maybe $2.15 at the highest under Mr. Trump. And now, that's not happening. And the wages aren't going up. Yes, there are people with great wages. There's affiliated marketing. There's TikTok. Those wages are here and there. But people's actual wages are not going up. You're expecting somebody that wants to work at McDonald's making $15 an hour, when I can tell you 8 out of 10 times I've got McDonald's. The order's wrong. I don't get McDonald's, but I am just stating that. But you want to pay those people. But what about the people that are EMTs, firefighters, police officers, teachers, etc., that put their life on the line, that teach this next generation and are getting paid not even enough to cover their expenses, and can maybe eat one meal, maybe starve themselves for a few days so that they can eat? That's what's happening. And it's not, you know what? I never envied a rich person, okay? Did I say, man, I wish I had that? Yeah, we're all natural and human. But I never said, God, that person making $200K, I'm mad at. No, they worked their butt off and got up to where they're at.
Let me pause it real quick. I'm not gonna lie, everything that she said is making sense, and it's true. Like, she threw it in there when Trump was in office. Everything was good, she got to go on vacations like 3 times a year. She saved up money. She was able to buy groceries like for 1 week, 150 1 week, and then it'll last for like another 2 weeks. And she was good. Like everything was good when Trump was in office. And she also said that she got her master's degree, and right now it's like it's not benefiting her right now. I was about to say benefiting her right now. It's not benefiting her right now. And you know, things went left when somebody else came into office after Trump, you know. But I don't want to get into that because of like YouTube's guidelines and stuff like that. But let's continue.
And I didn't say how about they live in us. The ones that should be putting the other shoe on the foot for once is Congress and our president, who is corrupting, okay, and is taking this country down. So before you get on here, how about you don't judge, because we're all going through it. I never said I was rich. I never said I was living lavishly. I am just saying that it's ridiculous that a family who is working their butts off, who works every day, who works for a living, has 2 incomes or more, and is still struggling. That is something wrong with America. So, no, we should not be. Barbara, I feel you. I really do, because that's me, and I never had credit card debt, and now I do, and I'm paying it. But I don't know the next vacation. We were talking about one for Christmas, but you know what's going to happen? Christmas is going to come up. I'm going to have more things that are broken, or something in the house is going to happen, or something in the car is going to happen, or somebody's going to grow. And so there's just no vacations. It's just called we're figuring out how to work more, be more burned out, and pay for the ones that aren't working, because every time I check, no place has enough workers. I don't understand it, because I grew up taught to work right away. You turn 18, you work. I was working before 18, let's be real. But that's what I was taught. I still have the same hard work ethic. I help people in my work. I do things without being asked. You know, I don't say, hey, I start this job and 3 months from now I should be making 10K more, or this should happen, or this should happen. No, it's called working your way up. But it does not say, hey, I finally felt like I got to this higher part middle class, and now I get to be sunk back down to where I started. And that's what it feels like. And the person before talked about being poor and that we should be fitted in it. I don't think that any shoe fits anybody. Everybody has different experiences. But I just want to know where the vacations are. Like, how? True. Where are these people getting money to buy new cars and do these vacations? And a lot of the times it's the ones that are under the middle class. Like, are they giving out free extra money? Because last I checked, student loans are coming up due. Luckily, I'm in a nonprofit, so I kind of have a little bit less of that worry. But that doesn't mean that my mortgage just didn't go up, that my electricity didn't go up, that my sewer, that my electricity, blah, 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 blah. That my gas, I'm putting more in. But guess what? I pretty much have the same wage. So that's not helping. And so I feel like you, Barbara, and it's sad. We should not have to, there should not just be rich and poor. But before you know it, middle class is going to be a thing of the past, and it's no longer going to exist. And that is exactly what the government is trying to do. They are trying to force us to rely more on them. But let me tell you, this family, I'm a veteran military wife. I was a military life. We don't go down easy. We work harder. We love our kids harder. And we're still going to give them fun times. It just might be not vacation. It might be mediocre. It might be less frequently, but I can tell you, this country needs something different, and we need more accountability on the Congress to not let the middle class go. Because middle class doesn't get help for anything. The rich have the money, so no worries. The poor get things, but the middle class, we get left behind. And that is not the American dream. Now the American dream is being who you are and not working. And I would like to know how it's turning that way, but this is not acceptable. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna end it right there. Shout out to Thunder Mama 1517. That's her name on TikTok. Dog, everything she said was true, man. She went on a rant. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie also. It seems like you could tell she's stressed out, but it's not consuming her. She's not letting it consume her. And honestly, dog, that's what it's all about. Don't let things consume you. And bro, if you think that another president or somebody else should be okay, yeah, another president needs to get in that office and change things or let it go back to the way they were before pandemic times, bro, why not? If it wasn't broke, don't fix it. Like, dog, you know, nobody knows this phrase could be stretched out into different ways, could have different meanings towards it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So meaning, if everything was good with Trump because everything seemed good, I'm not gonna lie, I probably was at my happiest. Then why did you fix it? Exactly. If it ain't broke, bro, don't fix it. In terms of like making America great again. But all these videos, bro, made sense. I'm not gonna lie. Inflation is like, it's like what the first guy said, I think. It's like it's keeping you suppressed. It's like you can't fly. The last video, Thunder Mama, she basically was saying like no vacations. Like she used to go on vacations and it just magically disappeared. And it's like these people are making the videos because it's like, are they the only ones seeing this or going through this? They want to see like if they are. That's why they are venting and ranting. And I'm just like further elaborating on it and explaining it in between. And I'm not gonna lie, like all these things are like true, dog. Everything is true. But that's it for this video, man. My name is Josh Grace. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. And I'll be making more, man. I'll be making more videos like this. And I'm out.